How's it going, everybody? Nick here, NAMM 2020, hanging out with Paul Cooper from Gretch.
How you doing?
How you doing? Great to see you.
Doing very well, thank you.
You were just saying that Gretch had a great year last year.
Banner year last year. After 22 years I've been there, I think we made more drums than we ever have.
That's awesome.
Yeah, excellent.
And you got some really cool things coming for 2020 as well.
We sure do, absolutely. The first thing we've got here is it's a River Cypress kit. We're doing 30 bebop kits, and we're doing 30 kits that are a 22, 12, and a 16 and 6.5 snare. We found some wood that had been in a river basin in the Carolinas for 100 years or more, and wood turned out to just be absolutely beautiful. So much so that we didn't put any stain or anything on it. The color variations in the wood are just from the sediment from the water and whatnot. So we ended up spraying 6 coats of clear nitro on it, and just a stunning finish.
It is gorgeous.
Yeah. So I think they're just about all sold already. So
It wouldn't surprise me at all.
Yeah, that's a good thing. Yeah.
It sounds like you're doing a little bit of the John Good thing, where you're trying to find wood in weird and exotic places.
Actually, John was.
Is he the one that found?
Yeah, he was instrumental in making it happen.
It doesn't surprise me.
Yeah, and his expertise is just unquestioned. So.
All right.
So
that's awesome.
Yeah. Over in the Brooklyn series this year, we came out with a new finish. We're calling it Blue Burst Pearl. It's actually kind of a funny little story. One of the guys at the factory, Lee, who's been there for about 10 years, he wanted to take some white marine pearl and put a burst on it. So we kind of messed around with it at the factory, and we really liked the way it looked. So we went full on and had it manufactured for us by Delmar.
Great looking kit.
Yeah, it's a beautiful finish, and so far it's sold very well as well.
Nice.
And for years, Gretch had offered, they used to call it a Playboy configuration back in the day, where they used a snare lug as a center lug on the toms. And so we've made that off and on for people over the years if they ask for it, but we decided to start a program and call it the Heritage Series. So this configuration is now available on the USA and the Broadcaster Series. Another thing we came out with this year, we came out with a new rail mount, a modern design as opposed to the vintage design.
Sure.
You know, we've made a ton of kits over the years using the vintage rail mount, and functionality on that is the same exact functionality it had back in the 40s and 50s. So this will certainly bring a new degree of adjustability and whatnot to the kit, and just first time we've showed it is here at the show. So.
Yeah, mounting the toms like that is a great thing.
Yeah,
I think,
yeah,
it's really cool.
I'm a big fan of mounting a tom on a bass drum.
Me too, and I was talking about this with Rob from PDP earlier. I find nothing wrong at all having the toms mounted on the kick drum.
Yeah.
I mean, how many records were made with toms mounted on the kick drum?
Yeah, exactly.
And they sounded great.
Yeah, and we also went direct to shell on the mount on this particular kit.
Okay.
And we do see a lot more orders with people coming in with mounting the bracket directly to the shell. Yeah. Which I'm a big fan of that too.
There you go.
Because I'm an old school guy.
I agree. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Okay. Right, we're over with the snare drums now. We were talking to Mike Johnston just a second ago, telling us about the standard there up on top, but you have some other great ones as well.
Yeah, the standard's doing very well already. Additionally, in the Brooklyn line, we came out with we're calling them straight satin, because there's no stain or anything on the shell. We just shoot straight satin nitro on it. These are snare drums we're keeping in stock at the factory. The fact that they're a natural finish, they go with any drum set, and certainly a short lead time on getting that drum. They're also priced well. Another snare drums we came out this year, we're doing the black copper drums. It's a copper shell. Rather than put a badge on it, we laser engrave the Gretsch logo on it, and beautiful sounding snare drum. On the import side, we came out with the Grand Prix series of snare drums, which beautiful aluminum drum, very well priced at a great price point too. In the Renown series, this year we're showing the satin antique blue burst finish. It's a new finish for Renown, just a gorgeous finish, bursting from blue to black. Another item we added this year is a cymbal arm that comes out of the holder. It's got all the same features. It's a Gretsch hardware that we use with the T-rod style wing nut on it. And for years we've had this mount, and now we have something to put in it. It's an excellent boom arm, and eliminates the need for a stand and a kit, which everybody knows that's a good thing.
Sure.
In the Catalina series, we came out with a special edition kit. It's a walnut burst. It's a walnut and maple hybrid shell. One of the interesting things we did to it was we put wood hoops on it, which really opened up the drums. Great sounding drum set for the price point. And likewise, they did a beautiful finish on it. And should be a great kit.
Awesome. Well, Paul, thanks so much. I was telling you earlier, I'm a Gretsch fan. Played Gretsch from way my early days. I begged my father to buy me a real drum kit when I was about 13, 14 years old, and I got the Tony Williams yellow lacquer.
Good choice.
I used that kit for a lot of years. It was beautiful drums, and it's awesome to see Gretsch just healthy and strong these days, making great drums.
Well.
Some serious artists playing Gretsch, and it's just congratulations, and I wish you the best in 2020.
Yeah, appreciate it.
All right. Thanks, everyone.